Hello, this is a final overview video about Stronghold Crusader 2 from Firefly Studios. It is more than a year from release of this game, so I was like, it would be nice to sum up what happened with the game during that time and how the next Stronghold should look like. Yes, another Stronghold was announced. Some of you might watch one of my videos like impressions or videos about DLCs, where I was talking about things developers should fix, add or improve. None of those things happened as far as I know. Of course, I'm aware that I'm not someone who will developer listen to. I'm sure they do not even know about me. I'm one of the thousands people who are arguing about something. Yeah, there will be always thousands of annoying people arguing about something. Sometimes it might be relevant, sometimes it might be irrelevant. You should decide. However, I was arguing about pretty common things. Yes, I have to admit that things like walking through towers was fixed. Optimization was significantly improved in comparison with the first version of the game. Balance of units was changed, like bonus armor from sergeants at arms and slave drivers, the damage of siege equipment and everything, yeah. There were exact things that were present in the previous Crusader. However, for some unknown reason, they were not in this Crusader. I was wondering, maybe these things will be added later, because playing this game without them would be a shame. If you watched some of my videos about Stronghold Crusader 2, you might notice that I was fed up because the following things were not implemented. Like a leatherman. A guy with a leather. Imagine a leatherman defended by mantlets, for example storming the walls, and right behind them your swordsman, ready to get on the walls. It is nice. It is nice you can destroy a solid stone wall with a sword. But possibility to get on those walls and fight there with your enemy, or just opening the gate with units, will be another way how to play this game, and that is a very interesting way. In the first Crusader game was this possibility present, and you had to kill those leathermen and you were okay. In Stronghold 2 was this even more interesting. You had to kill the leathermen and then you had to push the ladder from your walls with some soldier. Wow! Stronghold 2. Did you know it was possible to fight inside of buildings? In the inner parts of the tower, keep, or inside the gate. It was great. Siege towers. Oh, a few days ago I watched Kingdom of Heaven, where these siege towers were used, and I was like, I have to try this in Stronghold Crusader. Oh wait, that's not in the second Crusader. Why? There's a lot of things which make you ask like this. Why? Like, is it something that cannot be implemented in the current version of the game? I'm not a developer, but there already is one unit that is able to climb on the wall. An assassin. If this pyjama fella is able to get on the wall, why shouldn't be able to do the same thing as Siege Tower or soldiers thanks to Leatherman? How could this destroy the game? I mean, I know that Firefly Studios is glad they could even release the game, because footing of the game was pretty problematic. So it was maybe they had not enough time to make everything, and maybe they will add these little things later. 1 year later, they released 4 DLCs and some updates that added things like new maps, sandbox mode invasions, which is an addition for sandbox mode. You can select some sort of attack against you, its strength and everything, so Yeah, that's interesting. But nothing from the little things. I don't know. A tunneler! A guy digging a tunnel, right to the wall of your enemy, which will lead to damage of wall and collapse tunnel. It was used pretty often by Richard the Lionheart in the First Crusader. Not implemented here as well. For some reason there is not a lot of things about castle life too. You cannot read thoughts of your people, for example. The only thing you can see is what are they doing. Status. Working. Idle. Sleeping. Drunk. Taking a shit, I don't know. True, what else? What else you want to know? It is just a little thing, but it added a good feeling about your people, about the style of your gameplay. If you are a cruel lord, your peasants will think it too. Complete fear factor, which was in previous Stronghold games, is gone. Fighting bonus for your soldiers and worse production if you were too kind, or worse attributes for your soldiers and better production if you were too cruel. When you click on some building, there was a short clip of what is happening inside. Where are drunk people, goddammit? Where are mothers with their kids? Huh? There are 5 DLCs which adds 8 new lords and 4 new skirmish trails in total and 2 new campaigns. The princess, the pig, the emperor, the hermit, the templar, the duke, the jackal and the Khan. At least these DLCs are not that expensive. But in total... Developers could have added things from previous games, but they did not. In Stronghold 2 was castle life pretty interesting. You could have a feast. You could build a house for your lady, and thanks to that your guests had the keeper doing more activities during the feast. Like dancing. For this food, for your feast were important another buildings like the kitchen for your keep, special fruit farms for carrots, vineyards, man-made ponds for fish and geese. Thanks to all these things you could have a feast and reward was some number of honor. Honor was in Stronghold 2 another currency you needed in order to train some better units. The honor system itself was not a good idea, I think, but ways how to get it were good. Oh, so good. Like, I already mentioned feasts and then... tournaments. Or tourneys. In Old French, says Wikipedia. These tournaments were always nice to watch. Reminded me Heath Ledger in A Knight's Tale. What else? I'm sorry. Oh yeah, a small theater. Chester's house, added bars with a Chester trying to amuse your people. A church was not adding popularity bonus only for warp ships and candles, but also if some percent of people was blessed by a priest, you had another popularity bonus. However, that was in the first Stronghold and Stronghold Crusader. Do you know what was cool in the old Stronghold? The gates! Exactly you had to close or open the gate. That is maybe one of the most irrelevant things that are not in this game, but it gave you another great feeling. Feeling like you are actually needed here. You know, someone has to close the gate. Not the AI, but you. Yes. Yes, pure responsibility. What a day. I had to close and open the gate over and over again for a whole day. Fulfilling feeling. Imagine when you hear an announcement that the big is attacking. You're like, okay. You're like, one of the thousands of announcements. But suddenly, you are not sure if you close the gate. Panic has arrived. Or it was cool to just mock your enemies with this possibility. You know, just keep the gate open. Your enemies are coming, they are close to your gate. Oh my god, they might get inside. Ah, it's closed. What a shame, right in front of them. From the beginning of every mission, you are doing everything. But then, when you have a good economy and defense, everything is automatic, or you just train more and more soldiers and you do not have to properly pay attention. It is not that intense. One of the other ways how to slow down your enemy during siege was thanks to the mode. Oh, the mode! Thanks to the mode around your castle. Your units had to dig some soil in it and then you could get to the walls. Thanks to that you had to make more variations of units because only some troops had shovels. The ability to dig in the mode, like archers, spearmen, pikemen, basemen, all that I mentioned. Leathermen. Why did they not add this unit? With that unit would be gameplay. Oh, that would be absolutely different. Better. It's... I don't get it. In Stronghold 2 were special traps or equipment for your walls, and in order to get your castle way safer, you had these special devices. One of these devices was a stone tipper, a wall-mounted holder for a few rocks. When you thought is a great time to flip rocks down on the enemy, you could click on the button to do so. Always fun to use. Useful at the gate and everywhere else in order to dodge Leathermen or for making some damage to Ram and other soldiers. Similar was the rolling log device. Released logs can get pretty far away and damage everything in its way. True, this was too strong, so maybe it is better that developers did not add it in the next Stronghold game. Still, it was a cool thing.
Recruits needed, sire.
Interesting thing was the rock basket, which was something you could place everywhere on the walls. Maybe it would be better to have it only on the gate, because the rock basket is... Well, what do you think? It is a rock basket, and when your units are close to it, and enemy units are right in front of the wall with this basket, your soldiers like spearmen, men-at-arms or conscripts will throw these rocks at them, dealing solid damage to everyone nearby. Right. Let's rock. Oh, yes. Previous Stronghold games had interesting features. That is why I can't understand why are not some of these great features in Stronghold Crusader 2.
Yes, sir.
Why did they make Stronghold 3 also without all the features, and what is the most unacceptable and unthinkable, without skirmish mode?
Fast as we can, sir.
What?
Right away, sire.
You can play our campaign, but no skirmish battles, because it was like that in the first Stronghold.
What needs doing?
Oh, and you can play multiplayer. I do not know how you, but I was playing Stronghold ready for its skirmish mode and skirmish trials.
Tools are ready.
Campaigns were
Location noted.
great too, but it never was the main reason why to buy Stronghold games.
Ready.
Set us
At
a
least
task.
to me.
Setting up
The only
that.
exception
we're
is the
ready.
first Stronghold. However, that was their absolutely first game, so yeah, okay.
Location noted.
And much better story and missions.
Setting up now.
True.
Instructions.
I was wondering what else should be in the next Stronghold, and what never was in previous games. Interesting would be wooden and stone platforms between towers and walls. More kinds of towers, with possibility to place mangonels, arbalests and haybell launchers rather on these towers instead of wooden something. Like it was in previous Strongholds again. It is getting weird to say it so often. Like in the previous games, first Strongholds. Where was I? Palisade walls, towers and gates. What about some sort of
People love
hard mode? First I thought it would be nice to see some progression of building, some structure. However, that might ruin feeling of the game, because Stronghold building was always instant, you know, just prepare enough resources for it and that's it. But maybe if there would be some hard mode. Oh. No, that was just an idea and a bad one, I guess. Now what should be in the next Stronghold for sure is a system that would make people and everything much more bound to the game. I can't remember the right word for this. I mean, people would be much more physical in the game. No more 20 soldiers huddled in one. Thanks to that, would be a lot of things absolutely different. In a good way, I think. Streets of your castle will be slightly bigger, because with high population, there will be more people roaring along streets.
Your
Towers
popularity
along...
is rising.
What? Towers would not be filled with 50 archers, because you can't place there 50 archers.
Too low, sire.
And you will have to change your ways how to defend your castle. And same thing with walls. Even infantry fight would be much more interesting. Above all, AI must be improved.
This building has
Almost
no
every
purpose,
mission can be won just thanks to the better AI. The enemy is trying to attack you and siege your castle, but in case you have somewhere between your
Not
walls...
enough work is available to
that was
run
my
this
finger.
building.
Somewhere between your walls
Can't
is a
place
small
that there,
hole.
Lord.
All enemies will try to
Our
get
food
through
stocks
there.
are dwindling, my liege.
With everything. And thanks to that, it is pretty easy to win every mission. And later, it is annoying because you do not have to care about your defense at
This
all.
building has no labor,
Thanks to
sire.
that, the game is losing its attractiveness. Yeah, let's put it that way. I don't know. Is it a good idea to continue in this series so soon? I mean, I love Stronghold, but last games about it, Stronghold Legends, horrible, horrible.
You can count
Stronghold
on us.
3, big expectations, bad result. With a remarkable soundtrack. True.
We
And
await
Stronghold
orders.
Crusader 2. Not that bad as was Stronghold 3, but it was not the right thing you would expect in Stronghold game. To be honest, I enjoyed all these games except Stronghold Legends. But still, as a fan, you can't ignore all the bad things. Not forever. So Firefly Studios has two options. They can make a game great to play, inspired by successful Stronghold games, or another shit. If they will make another shitty game, there is a possibility that not many people will buy their game again.
Growing, sire.
Even Stronghold Crusader 2 had pretty bad merchandise.
We await orders.
So it seems to me that this is their last chance to prove they want to make a solid game like before.
The desert will run with blood.
Maybe it shouldn't be set in
Before
this
day is out.
all over and over same story. Maybe something like 100 years of war, 100 years wars. Damn it! 100 Years War? Just war? Or? Yeah. With Joan of Arc, William Wallace, and Wars of Scottish Independence. And what about the Roman Empire? That's not exactly
We
medieval,
await
but
orders.
well, why not?
Moving.
A message.
And bring
from
back
the
the
king.
music of first
You
Stronghold,
test my patience.
Stronghold 2
I
and
will
3.
crush you yet.
Yes. Magnificent music.
We await
Firefly
orders.
Studios announced that they are watching social sites, Steam forums, and their own forums for possible feedback.
Await
So
orders.
maybe if we will be loud enough with all our demands, yeah, maybe we will be playing a game we are waiting for in the future. What do you think? Please leave a
Archer,
comment.
Sir,
What do you think?
ready.
Please tell
The
us,
people
tell me,
trust you, my lord.
tell me your opinion about this. Yeah. Have a good rest of the day. Bye.
Oh, have you heard? The price of fish has gone up again. Oh, not that I ever buy fish.
Oh, sorry? Did you?